Do you struggle with inconsistent strikes? Feel like you're cramped up too close to it, or you're reaching for it from miles away?
You'll learn exactly how far to stand from the golf ball, why it matters, and a simple drill that helps you find the right distance every time. Standing the wrong distance from the ball causes a chain reaction that results in poor contact. If you stand too close to it, so we have very little room here between the top of the grip and our belt buckle, then the golf club tends to want to work away from you, because as you are swinging, there isn't enough room for your arms to work down in here. They work outward, and we then tend to see much more heel strikes and shank shots because the club head works out this way. Now, the opposite is true if you stand too far away from it. If you're too far away from it, there's loads of room in here. And as you're swinging, your arms work closer to the body to fit in this space, making the club move closer to you, causing much more toe strikes, which can result in toe shanks and big right misses because the face twists open. That's without even touching on the countless issues that standing the wrong distance from the ball can cause in your swing in terms of changing your movement and causing such a wide variety of different shot patterns. If you're serious about improving, subscribe so you never miss a free lesson, and check out the description for free training to level up your strike. Standing the right distance from the ball sets you up to move athletically, rotate freely, and compress the ball cleanly. Let's walk through a simple way to check your setup and make sure you're on the right tracks. Grip the club standing up really tall. From here, we're going to bring our upper body down to the ball rather than bringing our lower body back. A lot of people sit back with their hips, and this can cause some issues. So I want you to feel that we're going to bring our upper body down, tipping over from our hips, keeping our legs fairly straight. We're going to have a touch of knee flex just to take tension out of our hamstrings, but we're going to be reasonably tall, tipped over from our top here. And our weight is going to feel like it's in the center of our feet from heels to toe. This is very key, and we'll come back to this later. I want you to feel that from the toes to the heels, your weight is bang in the center. Now, a great way to check this is just rock from your heels to your toes when you're setting up to it. Feel what it's like to be in your heels, feel what it's like to be in your toes, and then recenter, finding the middle. Now, your arms here should hang vertically just in front of your shoulder line. So your arms are hanging almost straight down, just a smidge in front. Your hands are just marginally in front of your shoulders. And the distance that we have from the top of the handle here to our belt buckle is going to be 1 hand span. That is key. Now, you're probably thinking that's great, but how do you actually check this and monitor it during practice? Because as we all know, after you're starting hitting a few balls, it's pretty easy to lose focus, and suddenly you find you stand at inconsistent distances from the ball. So how can we get you to stand the right distance every single time? Lucky for you, I've got a drill to achieve this perfect distance from the ball with every different club in your bag. Grab your driver, a 6-iron, and a pitching wedge here. And I've placed an alignment stick just outside of the golf ball line. 1 club head width between the ball and that alignment stick. Now, from here, I'm going to get set up to it following all of my key checkpoints from earlier. So I'm tipping myself over from my hips. My weight is in the center of my foot from heels to toes. And I've got this hand span between the top of my grip and my belt buckle. So I'm quite happy that I'm in a pretty good spot here. Now, all I'm going to do now is place a T-peg down on my toe line here. So this is me with a 6-iron. The right distance from the ball. Keys, center of the foot with our weight, and hand span between the top of the grip and our belt buckle. Now, we're going to repeat this with a driver and a wedge. So with our wedge, we are here. I'll place that down. And finally, our driver, we are here. So I've got my 3 markers here for distance from the ball. I'll just make sure that my toe line is level with the right T-peg. So this is me for driver. I've got that hand span here between the top of my grip and my belt buckle. Then we just test this with each different club and practice regularly changing clubs here, making sure we get our cheat key checkpoints, a club head width between that alignment stick and the golf ball, and get our toe line right on the tee that we've laid out. From here, we're going to find our weight in the center of our foot from heels to toes, and we've got that hand span between the top of the grip and our belt buckle. Golfers often struggle because they don't have enough feedback when they practice. They don't have anything to actually measure what they're doing. This is ideal because it gives you that visual feedback on every single shot. And you can make sure that you hone the right distance from the ball and get really comfortable with this so that you can strike it very, very consistently. Here's a few key pieces to watch out for. If your arms feel really straight and rigid, you're probably standing too far from the ball. If you're standing far too close to the ball, you'll feel that your weight is really in your heels typically. This can cause a number of issues. If you're standing too far away from the ball, you'll feel your weight much more in your toes, typically, and this can cause its own issues. That's why finding the center of your foot from heel to toe is so very important. Consistently standing the right distance from the ball is crucial for clean strikes. Use the handspan guide. Check your weight is in the middle of your feet from heels to toes, and use our drill to dial it in on every time with every club. If this video helped you, make sure you subscribe so you never miss a free lesson, and check out the description for free training and coaching to level up your game. If you want to keep improving, check out this video on mastering sloping lies. You will never play the same on the golf course again. Thank you so much for watching. Have an incredible day.